when my son Balin was about, 3 or 4 years old. We live in Nashville in this apartment, 2-bedroom apartment in Nashville. And I get home, and as I get to the door, my wife says, before you come in, I got to tell you something. She said, I fell asleep during nap time, and Balin woke up, and he found the Sharpies. And Balin got the Sharpies and began to write all over the walls, and I can't get it off. And she goes, I think we're going to lose our deposit. And so I said, okay, let me calm down here. So I get in, and I can't find Balin. I said, Balin, buddy, you in here? And I tried to say it real sweet at first to trick him so he'd come out. It didn't work. He knew he was a little sinner, and he's busted. And so he hid. And I say it again, Balin, where you at, buddy? You in here? My wife is a snitch. She tells on the kids all the time. She's like I get home, she's tired of it. I can get him and him. So I go to the closet. Balin, you here? And so I kind of take a step back and opens the closet door, pokes his head out. Yes, sir. I'm like, come here, son. Let's have a talk, buddy. So he comes out. When he comes out of the closet, he can't even look at me in the eyes. The dude, you could just tell he's been filled with shame. He's wearing it. His hands are behind his back. And he walks to me. And the closer he gets to me, it's like he begins to cry. So he comes out and he's like, and I'm like, that little dude is so guilty. You don't even hide it well. And he's looking down, and he's a little pigeon walking towards me slowly, and then I get on a knee so we can get eye to eye. You know, when you talk to your kids, it's good to get eye to eye, just to let me speak into your soul for a minute. But he won't look at me. He is so filled with shame that he won't look at me. His hands are behind his back, and he's looking down, and I said, hey, Balin, trying to look at his eyes, like, what happened over here, buddy? He's like, I don't know. And I just said, buddy, I'm asking you one more time. Like, what happened? I was like, did you do this? He's like, no. I said, did mom do it? He's like, yeah, mom did it. And I said, buddy, I need you to be honest with me, son. Daddy's trying to give you an opportunity to confess this. I just need you to tell me the truth. He's looking down, and he can't. He just cannot. And I said, let me see your hands. He's like, I take his hands, he pulls them out, and he has black Sharpie all over his hands. And so I say, you little sinner, get back to your, no, I'm joking. So I look at his hands, and they're all marked up. And he's still looking down because now he knows he's busted. So I get him by the chin, I pick his head up, and I look at him in the eyes. I said, I need you to tell me the truth. Did you do this? He goes, yes, sir. So I looked at him in his eyes, said, son, I love you, and today you're going to receive grace, but don't do that. So I kissed him on the head, got his hands, kissed his dirty little hands, and he ran off. He ran off with incredible joy. You can just see the shame was just completely off him because daddy was home and daddy forgave him. And he no longer had to hide. Let me just tell you something this morning. In order for God to cover your shame, you have to show him your hands and uncover your sin. Uncover it. Stop hiding, stop running, uncover it, and live in the freedom that he has called us to live in. He will cover it. I'm not telling you it's going to be perfect, but he will cover it. Our God will cover. He is waiting on you.
Hey, thanks for watching. To find out more about Houston's First, you can subscribe to our channel or you can go to houstonsfirst.org.